Morning. My name is Ashish Meena. My roll number is 2K13ME053. The topic of my presentation is 2 and 4 stroke IC engines. First, I will tell you about a 2-stroke IC engine. In a 2-stroke IC engine, the working cycle is completed in 1 revolution of the crankshaft or 2 strokes of the piston. We get 1 power stroke per revolution of the crankshaft. The suction stroke in a 2-stroke IC engine is accomplished by the compression of the fresh charge in the crankcase, and the exhaust stroke is accomplished by the fresh charge entering the top part of the cylinder through the transfer port. Therefore, there is no need for separate exhaust or suction stroke. Hence, the only 2-stroke available in a 2-stroke IC engine are the compression stroke and the expansion stroke or the power stroke. As you can see in this diagram, a 2-stroke IC engine consists of an exhaust port, inlet port, and a transfer port. Through the exhaust port, the combustion products are released from the top part of the cylinder. Through the inlet port, the fresh charge enters the crankcase, and through the transfer port, this fresh charge moves through the top part of the cylinder when this piston moves in a downward direction. Now I will tell you about the working of a 2-stroke SI engine. In a 2-stroke SI engine, as we all know, the fuel used is petrol. Let us consider that the piston moves towards the TDC. During this motion of the piston, the exhaust port and the transfer port are completely covered. As the piston reaches the TDC, the spark is ignited in the spark plug, and due to the expansion of the gases, the piston moves in a downward direction and we get the expansion stroke or the power stroke. During this motion of the piston, the fresh charge present in the crankcase is compressed. Also, as the piston moves in the downward direction, it uncovers the exhaust port, through which the combustion products start flowing out of the cylinder. After the exhaust port, the transfer port is uncovered, and through this transfer port, the fresh charge from the crankcase is flowed into the top part of the cylinder. But as you can see here, the top part of the piston consists of a deflector. This deflector performs 2 functions. First, it prevents the fresh charge from the transfer port to enter the exhaust port directly. And second, it helps in proper scavenging of the top part of the cylinder. When this piston reaches the BDC or the bottom dead center, all the fresh charge present in the crankcase has moved to the top center of the cylinder, and the inlet port opens due to the pressure difference between the crankcase and the atmosphere. Again, we get the upward motion of the piston, and the cycle of the 2-stroke IC engine is completed. Thank you.